Hey guys, we're going to keep working on comparing numbers today, and today I have our hundreds chart. And so what we're going to be doing is I'm going to use my mouse. I don't have a pen that I can use, but I'm going to use my mouse, and we're going to look at kind of number patterns, right? And a number pattern, it's kind of like skip counting, right? All the numbers in that pattern are similar. So let me show you what I mean. If I move my mouse all the way over here to this number 10, right? This number 10 ends with a 0. And if I go straight down, I notice a pattern that all of these numbers also end with a 0, right? So this is what we call our 10 column. Columns go up and down. So this is our tens column. So all of them are similar because they all end with a 0, right? I also notice if I come down to this number right here, 61, and I go down the row, which is left and right, if I go this way, all of my numbers start with a 6, right? These are all, and until we get to here. But these are all what our 60s range, right? If I come up here to this number 2 and I go down the column, they all end in a 2. So what we're looking at specifically today is we're going to be going up and down these columns, doing 10 more and 10 less, which we did a little bit of yesterday. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at a number, and I'm going to show you how we can figure out what number is 10 less than that number and 10 more. It's really, really easy. So let's start with the number 77. All right, if I go up a box, I get to 67. Now this is a 10 less example because I took away one group of 10 and now I have less. I used to have 7 tens, now I only have 6, okay? If I go back to 77 and I go down, now I have a bigger number, I have 10 more. Instead of having 7 tens, now I have 8. All right, and I notice that this whole column, they all end in 7s, right? Because the number 10, the number 10, it has a 0 in the ones place. So that means that this last number doesn't change at all as we add 10s or get rid of 10s, but the first number, which is the 10 spot, it does change, right? So 77, 10 less would be 67, and 10 more would be 87. All right, let's do another number. Let's do 42. All right, 42 has a 4 in the tens place and a 2 in the ones place. So if I want to go 10 less, I would go up a spot to 32. Or if I want to go 10 more, I go down a spot, gets to 52. Okay, so today, before you watch this video, I showed you guys a hundreds chart. Feel free to print that out, or if you want to draw one at home, it's kind of a lot, but feel free to do that. We're going to be using that today, and we're going to be seeing how we can figure out 10 more and 10 less using that. So on your seesaw activity today, it's going to give you a number, and it's going to ask you, just like we did, what's a number that's 10 less? What's a number that's 10 more? Okay, and those hundreds charts can be really, really helpful. You can find these on Google. You can find them kind of anywhere. I have one linked for y'all on your Canvas slide, and so feel free to print that out and have that handy. It's super helpful. If you have one at home already, awesome. You can also pull it up on a separate window, but we're going to be using this a lot today in our activity as we continue to work on 10 less and 10